Well, I'm disappointed that we couldn't come out with a win. That was a great game to be a part of. I thought the focus and the intensity and the energy was exciting. The competitiveness of the game is what you play basketball for. Unfortunately for us, we just couldn't find the bottom of the basket in the fourth quarter. And that's a good basketball team. They're going to win a lot of games.
Speaking of that fourth quarter, do you think that maybe fatigue played into it, or was it more of what Mizzou was doing to lead to that 3-17 mark?
I think maybe a little bit of both. If you look, we went pretty heavy with our minutes. We haven't done that yet this year. So maybe a little bit of fatigue, and then also, I want to credit them with what they were doing defensively. We've got to have a little bit of extra push there. You got to be able to find ways to score in those situations. Can't have those droughts.
What did you see? Liza was finally able to, get going and put up 29 points. What did you see from her today?
Well, Liza can put points on the board pretty quick, and she's just a terrific scorer, and she was being aggressive. She knocks down some shots early and feels really good about it. I think she was pretty fired up about the game, as were her teammates. But that's I think that's who Liza can be and is.
And do you think that being fired up pregame, JQH Arena kind of felt like it was very excited? When that third quarter hit and you made that run, it kind of felt like it kind of tapered off there. Was that part of the whole fatigue and being so amped up and so riled up?
Maybe. I thought that, first of all, hats off to the fans. Great turnout. Great atmosphere. This is something you want to be a part of, and I appreciate them coming out because they made this night or this afternoon fantastic. I think there was a lot of energy and a lot of excitement throughout the game, but I probably wouldn't credit any lulls there to anybody other than ourselves.
Sophie Cunningham started out the game really hot, 13 points in the first quarter. How difficult, and she continued, even second quarter, third quarter, even before she got fouled. How difficult did she handle?
She is so hard to guard because she's not one dimensional, and not every play is run to her. Yet she finds ways to score. And, she's that type of person that can bail out teammates when teammates are struggling. She is physical. She's big. She can shoot. She can drive. She can finish. She can rebound. She's just so hard to guard because she can score. She can be a junk player scorer, or she can be a go-to player. And I think that makes her very difficult to guard.
Was it kind of demoralizing then when she went to the bench and then Amber Smith stepped up and started scoring?
Well, Amber Smith scoring was definitely a big blow for us. She did a great job. We did not do a good job guarding her. And, she was a fantastic secondary scorer for them today. And their other scorer, Frericks, we did a wonderful job defending her. Our post defense was spectacular. But you've just got to be able to cover up everybody else, and that's where Amber Smith really made a big difference.
Was that post-play, defense, was that a big part of your game plan?
Well, our post defense is one of our strengths, period, with the personnel that we have. So although Frericks was definitely a concern going into this game, so I'm really proud of our post defense, that's about what they've done. They've been able to really take post players out of it in the past.
Obviously, things don't get any easier from here going Baylor on Thursday. How does a game like this maybe help the preparation for Baylor?
Well, I think for us, I haven't looked at Baylor yet. I haven't even turned my thoughts there. But I'm hoping what a game like this does, I would like us to go out and do this again. Do this in terms of our focus and our energy and the competitiveness that we had. I'd like to see that again. And we had a little swagger about us tonight or today. Hopefully we can maintain that throughout our next games, regardless of who we're playing.
And where does the secondary scoring come from right now?
Yeah, we've got some secondary scorers. We just don't have them on the board yet.
Right.
So I think that's an area that we can continue to look at and work on. We have options. We definitely have options. We just have to polish up some things, and I think we can find one or two.
One of the things that I've noticed a lot is Elle right now, the intensity that she plays with both on offense and defense, though, scoring right now, she might be one of those options, but it hasn't worked yet. From a coach's perspective, what have you seen from her outside of scoring?
I think Ellie comes in and plays really poised. She plays hard. She's gritty. She's tough already. She doesn't look like a freshman out there in terms of being able to compete against bigger and faster and stronger. So I think she's transitioned nicely from high school to college in that regard. And she's going to be able to score. She's going to be able to score. We have a lot of confidence in her ability. And, as we get more minutes under her belt, she'll feel better about it, and then we'll be able to find her better.